So in the UK, if your child dies underneath the age of 12, the government will pay for the funeral. However, there is a grey area because your child also needs to be above the age of 24 weeks. Well, our twins died at 21 weeks. So Layla passed away during labour, so we didn't have to pay for a funeral for her. She could have been buried on hospital grounds. However, Anthony Jr. was born with a heartbeat. So how it was explained to me was I had to register him. So I had to go to the registry office and sit with the mums with their babies who were going to register their babies. And I had to register my son. I got his birth certificate and I got his death certificate. Once I had those, we could then start planning his funeral. Now, we started talking to quite a few funeral directors. So we're both from London, so we were like, let's look at London. And then we started getting quotes for £5,000 just for the land. That wasn't including the coffin, it wasn't including the car, it wasn't including anything really, just the land. So then the other option was to look at Coventry, where my mum is buried. And John Radcliffe Hospital actually, they did everything for us. It was Candice and the amazing team there. I wasn't even in a space to talk to people, never mind organise a funeral. So I'm just so grateful for them. But we started looking at Coventry and they quoted us, I think it was 2,500. And I just remember being so angry. I was like, hold on, a week ago, I was pregnant with twins. And now a week later, both my babies are gone. And I'm being told that I'm going to have to fork out 2,500, 5,000 pounds for my baby boy who was alive for 4 hours. It was like rubbing salt on the wound. I was fucking furious. I was in a place of just disbelief and I couldn't believe that this was happening to us. So what happened was we got in touch with the Co-op funeral directors. Now, because there's the funeral directors in Milton Keynes and there's one in Coventry, they then began to liaise and talk to each other. So Milton Keynes applied for the funding. They managed to get it for us. And then Coventry came over on the day of the funeral to drive us and the twins to Coventry to have them buried with my mum. Honestly, I just feel like there shouldn't be an age limit on this. I just think it should be, if your child is born alive, you should get the funding. And it's something that really needs to change. I don't know how to make it change, but I think by sharing it and talking about it is one thing, because I would never want another mother to go through what I went through.